Some very disturbing video of Donald Trump associate Roger Stone, who has since been indicted and sentenced, has been released. Stone appears absolutely out of control in this video. I'm going to play it for you. This was recorded February 12th and 13th. The video is of Roger Stone giving testimony in a South Florida court reporter's office. Check out the video. You can hear some of the craziness, including Stone swearing and saying all sorts of incredible things. But if you're watching, you will notice the teeth clenching. You'll notice the grimacing. You'll notice, calling people bitches. You'll be able to both hear and see. Truly an out of control man. Take a look at this.
I'm not going to discuss the criminal case. If you want to keep insulting me, this will be over. You can run back to the judge like a little bitch.
I'm doing what?
If you want to keep insulting me, I will just end this and you can go running back to the judge.
Did you just call me a bitch?
You're acting like one. This proves nothing.
That's what you told Mueller, right? You have nothing.
Continue. Not going to be badgered by this asshole.
Not badgered.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. You could fool me.
So you can see his hands shaking, his lips quivering. It's just a completely different image to the one we're used to seeing.
Yes, please do. I'd like to speak to the judge myself about this.
Better do it quick.
Before you're disbarred.
Stop.
Mr. Klain,
No further questions. It is concluded for now, subject to my going back and moving the court to produce all the documents that we requested.
Subject to your still being admitted.
This is very disturbing video, and it was filmed before Roger Stone's sentencing, which came last week. Stone ultimately sentenced to 3 years in prison, in part because of his threatening language, which, as you can see from the video, he does seem to have a penchant for issuing threats and attacking people directly. In some sense, if indeed a pardon is incoming from Donald Trump, this is all for nothing, right? Like if Stone really suspects he's going to ultimately be pardoned by Donald Trump, why even bother losing your mind on people? And the answer is he can't control it. And as I've told before, I've told the story before, I interviewed Roger Stone a couple of years ago on the show, and he had a book at the time, and he was doing some publicity around it. And when we connected with him for the interview, as we often do a few minutes before the start time, one of his staffers or somebody picked up the Skype call. And then we saw Roger Stone come around the corner, and we overheard Roger Stone basically saying, very angry with his staffer, that somehow somebody at some point agreed to do an interview with me. Do we really have to do this at this point in time? And then they had a conversation and sort of agreed, I guess at this point we don't have a choice. We're connected and we're ready to go. And he was angry then with his staffer, and he seems like an angry guy, unable to control himself. And that is what we see in this video as well. But my question to you is this guy getting pardoned ultimately by Donald Trump? Let me know what you think. I think there is a very, very good chance. If you ever feel like you just don't have enough time to read all the books you want to read, you have to check out one of my favorite apps called Blinkist. Blinkist takes thousands of popular nonfiction books and distills each one down into an ebook or audiobook that you can get through in just 15 minutes, where you're getting all the key takeaways from the book. Just imagine how you'll be able to expand your horizons and knowledge by being able to soak up all of the important insights from 10 different books in an afternoon. Obviously, it's perfect for exposing yourself to a new book you otherwise wouldn't have time for, or you can use it to revisit a book you've already read, or use it to preview a book before you buy the full version and read it. I recently read A Brief History of Time, of course, by the great Stephen Hawking. This is a book that I have been aware of for so long, and other things got in the way, and it was fantastic to check it out on Blinkist. Blinkist has books on politics, philosophy, science. They have 27 different nonfiction categories, and a subscription is only about $8 a month, and you get the entire library. But you can try it totally free and get 25% off a subscription when you go to Blinkist.com/Pakman. I've put the link right underneath this video.